Hi everybody, today we will make a program about a calculator. So when you run the program, the result will be like this. So first you could type in the number to show which operation you want, and then type in some number, it will give you the result, like basically adding 12 to 23, which is 35. And it will say, do you want to continue? If you say yes, then we will just continue, and you see we could do like division, 23 divided by 5, 4.6, and you could stop the program by simply just saying no, I don't want to continue. Okay, so let's start do it. First, I will put those programs here. So first, we need to let the people, if you want to use a program, you need to know like which numbers stand for which operation. So like 1 for addition, 2 for subtraction, 3 for I believe multiplication, 4 for division, and then 5 for factorial. Factorial is basically just multiply the number you're given all the way to 1. Like the factorial of 6 is 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. 6 is square. Okay, so then we need the input, which is basically the operation you want. Operation equals to, and you could just say input, but input it just make it easier, so it will convert to a number, which it's just simpler to deal with. What operation you want to use? I'll make it a column. So let's see. And then you can type in what like operation you want. So now when you define a function for each operation. So define that. First, we need the input for the addition. So number 1 goes to, and input what it's the first number. You could also change it to add-in or stuff like that, so it's easier to understand which operation it is. But I would just say like first number and second number, so it's easier. And then we will use the return function to return number 1 plus number 2. And now the add function is finished. And then we will just copy paste it and change it to the subtract function. And it's basically the same thing, but now it's a a minus symbol. And then the multiplication, it's basically the same thing. We will change it to multiply. And then change this to a multiplication button. And then we'll define divide. Let me just delete this. And we need to make sure to add a column mark so the computer know it is a function. And then the factorial function is a little bit different because in the Python's default, there's no factorial symbol, so we cannot just do it like this. I believe in some like library, like the math library, there are square root, factorial, and stuff like those, but we cannot we will not use it because we're trying to build a calculator by ourselves. So first, we need to define a variable called factorial start. You guys will know what does it mean like later. So first, we need to still ask for the input number equal to int input with number, because factorial just have one number, you don't need like say first and second. So first we will for I range oops, I forgot it. And I in range I believe it's 1 to number plus 1. So the reason is because when you're doing number plus 1, it means you will include the number. But if you don't do number plus 1, it will exclude itself. So this is where the for I in like the for loop end, this is where it starts. So it will exclude the number plus 1. So it will end when it's number itself. So now it's simple, just factorial start equals to factorial start times I. So and then we just need to return factorial start, and then we need to define the square function. This one is pretty simple. You just need to ask what is the number you want to square. 1, 2, square. And then we just return number times number. Or there's another way, which is time this. It also means number squared. You could change to 3, which means number cubed. But this is a more basic way. And then, but we define out this function, but we didn't link it with operation. So like, if we will put these under here. So if operation equals to 1, then it should be equal to 1, which means if like what you put in operation, it is equal to 1, then we will get answer equals to addition, add. So what this line means is just you associated the answer with a return. So like what happened is that when we call the add function, it will return number 1 plus number 2. So number 1 plus number 2 will equal to this answer. And then we could just basically copy paste it. Oops. And change these to 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. But we need to change these to, this one is subtract, this one is multiply, this is divide, this one is factorial, and this one is square. Oops. Square. Okay. And then we just simply need to print out answer, and we're done. Let's test it out. And let's try addition. Let's try factorial first. So let's try 4. So it will be 4 times 3 times 2. 2 times 3 equal to 6. 4 times 6 equal to 24. So it is correct. But now the program just ended, but we wanted to stay longer. Like we could do it again unless we want to stop it. So now we will just use a while loop. We don't need to put the while loop in the function because we don't need to do that. And if we put it in, it doesn't really matter, but it's just a better way. So while run equal to true. So that means it's just while true. So it will run forever until we change the run equal to false. So we will ask print some line to show this is the next section. Do you want to continue? Oops. We need to capitalize the D because it is the start of the sentence or the question. And then game continue equals to input Y for yes and M for no. And then the column. And then if game continue equals to no, then we will just the column mark. We will just set run equal to false. So now let's try it out. So let's try addition first. Let's see, 2 is 4. I want to continue because I want to test everything out. 12 minus 3, 9. Yes, it is correct. We will use a multiplication, and then 2 times 23, 46. Yes, it's correct. And then for the division, 12 divided by 3 is 4. And then 5, which is a factorial. 5. We would just use 5. 120, which is 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5. So 2 times 3 you could do 6. 4 times 5 you could do 20. 6 times 20, 120. It's correct. And the square, 12 is 144, which is correct. And we'll end the program. And the reason why when I type 6 here, it will continue running because I didn't set anything when y equal to yes. So even if you don't type y, it will still continue. Like if you type anything beside n, it will just continue. But if you want to, you could set this if statement to like if game continue equal to yes, then run equal to true. So basically that's it. Thank you for watching.